Welcome to Focus On, empowering Africa's future, mastering AI for growth. In this episode, we hear from Nkosiphambili Molapisi, co-founder and CEO of Sync Discovery, an AI-powered platform transforming the music industry. By helping independent artists distribute their music to over 25,000 radio stations and track airplay in real time, Sync Discovery is bridging the income gap in a fragmented industry. I'm your host, Sandrine Mutoniwase.
Let us know the inspiration behind its existence. Yes.
All right. Thank you for having me. My name is Nkosiphambili Molapisi. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Sync Discovery. So Sync Discovery is an AI-powered platform that allows independent artists from underserved markets in Africa to get their music played all over the world. So when they come onto Sync Discovery, we distribute their music to over 25,000 radio stations globally. And then they are able to track the airplay and also their royalties. So the inspiration behind it, I've worked in the music industry for 12 years as an artist manager, a brand manager, a publicist, a record label and agent executive. So I've seen the problem firsthand with the artists that I was working with throughout the years. And also, my brother, my late brother now, was also an artist. So seeing him teach himself how to produce, right in the bedroom, and going to win awards at a later stage in his life, sparked that inspiration in me for artist development. So I got into the music space in that way.
How do you think this platform helps to solve the income challenges independent artists have been facing for so long?
90% of artists globally, even here in Africa, struggle to earn a meaningful income, because of the problem of discoverability and monetization, which is the problem we are solving with radio, right? So people might ask, why are we talking about radio in 2025, but they don't know that, 70% of the population in Africa still listens to radio weekly. In Europe, it's 80%. In the US, it's 83%. So people are still, focused on radio. So we are helping artists to reach that audience and monetize it. So if you are being discovered on radio, you generate royalties from radio, but also people discover you on radio and then they go to stream your music. So that trickles down, right? So another thing that we've observed as well. So when we expose these artists to radio stations, they 10x their income revenue. Just by being on radio active, across the world, So these are artists that move from not earning anything from their music to start earning from between 1,000 to 3,500 USD on radio annually. So that might seem like, a small, amount to earn, but if you are not getting it anyway, it adds into your revenue stream as a musician, because we understand that artists really struggle to monetize their music.
Let's talk more about the fair distribution. How do you ensure fair distribution and visibility for the independent artists? Yes, how do you ensure that it's done in a clear way? Yeah.
All right. So how the platform works, right? So when we launched on the 8th of November 2024, we were focusing generally just any artist, and then we noticed that more established artists, they don't really need the platform as much as upcoming artists, independent artists. So in our private beta stage, we started prioritizing early stage artists. So what we look at we're focusing on artists that have low following on social media, artists that have a low listenership on Spotify. So we help them to surface across the radio stations, and therefore they start being recognized in their own regions. So now we're leveling the playing field from established artists to emerging artists, and then upcoming artists. Because what we really built this platform for is those bedroom studio artists that don't have any income, but they have the talent. But no one is able to discover them, because there's a lot of artists that are releasing music. So on a daily basis, there's more than 120,000 songs that are released on streaming platforms. So you can imagine how difficult it is as an upcoming artist to be discovered, in that huge pool of other artists that are releasing music on streaming platforms. And now with the proliferation of generative AI, it's going to be more and more difficult for artists to surface, because if currently people, they're releasing more than 120,000 songs every day, that number is quickly going to skyrocket to 500,000 because of generative AI. That it has made things easy for even people that are not really talented in music to make music and release that music. So we are breaching that gap to make sure that the real talent surfaces and the real talent gets paid.
That brings us to the end of Focus On, Empowering Africa's Future, Mastering AI for Growth. Thank you for watching.